Capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional. Inferior. Didn't quite touch it. Inferior. Inferior.
Let's dance.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Drop. Over here. Ready, steady, go! Shake!
Oh, so sorry.
Be amazed! Didn't quite touch it. Step on up.
Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Didn't quite touch it. Let the show begin.
Instabilities will be removed. Inferior. You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior. You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Huh? Next time, I will strike twice.
In case you've forgotten, the Komore tea house is the only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to go to Tatarasuna and the Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be—
Hyman's pretty sure I...
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the resistance. So you're dealing— but you're different. So that shouldn't work against you. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance Force's current location. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point. So be sure to stay on your guard. Don't worry about me.
We gotta hurry up! Let's get out! Let's dance! I'll protect...
That tingle?
I heard they added a couple.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we
Last thing I heard was that we'd push the resistance back to just.
I doubt it. Their rear guard is... Anyway, we should...
Fair.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge.
There's no end to this. Another test subject.
Surprise!
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Hiki Village. I've heard. What about you?
don't get me started. I was the Resistance aren't. The front line used. That's where I've just come from. I was lucky to. I think we need to keep moving.
Agreed.
Nazuchi Beach. South. Ow! That hurts my ears. Step on up! The skies have cleared? What a pity. Hey, look! Do you think that's a resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Don't hold back!
Surprise!
I need to train harder.
Drop!
Watch your step! I've been bested. Ugh.
Thank you so much for your help. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking... So, you aren't dressed like resistance fighters. Great! I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, as you can see, the resistance are at a constant The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. As for us, the fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind... If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must...
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can...
Are you serious? That's... You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution. Anyway, we shouldn't delay.
Let the show begin.
This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by shogunate samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The resistance...
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be... Tell me, why do you wish to join us? You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th... There was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the Raiden Shogun appeared in person. Why do you wish to discuss this?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, read, reward...
What? Who are they?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Teppei here to show you around the camp first.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I'll make sure you get a warm... Let's start with the field hospital. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us...
I'll protect us.
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone...
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of your... Teppei, did you bring this one in?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide.
Look at you.
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one... I heard she even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. Either way, but seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploit...
That's a lukewarm epiphany.
It did? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is... They say it feels cool on the skin and acts...
Sure, I'll take one.
Sounds a little strange to me.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onika. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend... Thanks for your help. All right. I can't guarantee it'll work, but why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a...
Ow, ow. Huh?
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe.
Sparring? You have a one-track... When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel... Thanks to both of you for
Don't forget to visit the training...
The training grounds. That reminds me.
Let the show begin.
Another miss. This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exact...
Bullseye?
Only...
This is... How hard could it be? Just draw the... with
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have... I guess we'll just have to keep practicing.
Come on, guys. Let's come... Listen up for a second. I've come to in battle. She single-handedly slayed multiple and that was after interrupting the vision hunts.
Is that... We promised not to take too much...
It would mean a lot.
Oh.
I'll ensure your safety.
That's no way to demonstrate. Let's go. Ready? I'm sure you'll get it this time. Swiftly now. Well, there you have it. I told...
Incredible! My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force.
Watching your demonstration was... At least this time I was able... Honestly, before this whole... My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited some... Can those of us without visions or combat skills really... There's no use in speculating.
Stay focused. Now then, let me show you... Where should we head...
Sir, we've got trouble. There are still many wounded in the camp.
What? Impossible. We'd better go assess the situation.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Let the magic begin!
Get this.
Well, we managed to hold. We have sentries and patrols posted all around the unless they must have an informant. Our priority is finding the agent.
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over. I suggest we repair the wall.
In that case, why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? All right, that should do it. Seems I've made another. I thought getting transferred to the front line would be.
Why are you so
It's just like General Goro said. There are a multi. Anyway, if all goes well, we.
Let's dance.
Strange? I don't.
We've had a change of. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives. The situation is become. For now, we can.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the. We mustn't let Tatar.
Surprise!
So, you are the only one here? She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even helped, but soon. The Resistance... We have already rooted out those...
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal
I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from...
So that's why you brought reinforcements.
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun, but the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, never betrays its own.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. It would appear our time to fight side by...
Well, we meet again. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you... Why not represent the Resistance?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest. To the superior force, there's little... Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not...
Well, what do you think?
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
You got this!
Battle formation!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
Starfall!
Drop!
I've lost.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
Surprise!
Shake!
I've been bested.
Soldiers! Glory to the Shogun!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
No!
Stand firm! Hold the line! Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered! Ha!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. This is the first time we've met. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance, and also perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is... I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou... I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan.
I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can...
Goro, our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more... I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on...
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Thank you for all your fight for the future of Inuzuma.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun, the Musono Hitotachi. Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head-on.
I guarantee you. Only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me.
Her Excellency never fails us. I must say, I was certainly surprised to look out and see Kazuha joining the fray. It's been quite some time since we last fought side by side. At that time, his friend was defeated in a duel before the throne and executed by the Raiden Shogun. Kazuha came to visit the resistance as he was fleeing Inuzuma with his friend's vision. Hard to believe it's been so long.
I'll protect us. Stefana! Over here! The insolent shall be punished.
Let's begin.
Surprise!
Aha, there you are. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the... If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know. Ready? And away we go. Here we are. The training... Right now, the Resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here...
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out. Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh. Huh? Teppei. Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the show. I am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and...
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements... However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to... When will the Vision Hunt decree... That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up. And neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing... Good. Then I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit. Swordfish...
Whoa, what? Swordfish too? It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to cap...
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, You can lead your team to victory. Great! So when do we take up? The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately. I have already written your appointment letter. The Special Ops Unit comprises Watatsumi...
What about me, Your Excellency? I want to make a contribution to the resistance.
Of course. I'll arrange something in brief.
All right! One successful operation coming right up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let...
Ah, you must be the... Your reputation precedes you. I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what...
You mean, like...
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to... We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts.
Oh, right!
Let's get down to business.
Let's dance.
There's more! There's more! Finally, to the very... Finally,
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. Allow me to introduce myself. I now formally cede the position of captain to you.
There are two hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. That said, the ones over there are tougher.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island... I'll protect it.
That's not even all of them. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the... But Captain, if we spread our troops too thin...
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like this.
All right then.
let's get down to business.
Freeze!
Finally, I buried. Finally, I...
Crumble apart! Over here! Let's dance!
Dodge this! Freeze!
Starball!
This will do!
Don't get frostbite.
Cheap tricks.
Drop!
Fall before me!
Dodge this!
This isn't over! I'm ready!
Shade!
Cut down!
Drop!
protect us. Starball!
You win
Yeah!
this battle.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool.
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared.
Great. But what's next?
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been...
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team for...
Oh, come on.
Hey, cut these guys, honestly. Forget that.
Let the show begin.
What's the hurry?
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the... But with your level of ability, I'm sure... Since you're back, I take it that the... You bet! We sure... Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close... Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack. He expressed a desire to be on the front line. Now, speaking of assignment... A special mission? Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating... Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance Army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. It's not urgent, so when Teppei returns, you can catch up with him. Is Teppei really? He has a tendency to dive into
Long time. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times and
Wow!
I read it in a novel from the Yai Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're serious?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, you'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially... It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellence. Let's go collect them together.
Will Paimon get a...
Of course. You're a recognized...
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. You'd better watch out, partner. I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top...
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been... Let's take a break then. He is saying some strange... things again. It's really... Rainy days are perfect for spacing out.
Dodge this!
This should be the place. But Sakanomio is right. Doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious. Here, let me help.
Let's do this.
Let's dance. the magic begin! Step on up!
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
This move will be frozen in time.
Starball!
Cool it!
Over here! I'll protect us. As monsters go, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
What? I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line.
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have... On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so if there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero.
Pepe, don't you think that...
Now, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess.
Or a Bashi?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in what?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. All right, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on. You should report back to Sangonomi. Hey.
Tepe sure made some big progress. Let's report back to Kokomi. let the show begin. Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's,
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our... Most of them are highly ambitious types.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still...
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do... forget that. There's no time. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with No! Let's go check on it.
Oh, just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Yeah, fighting the Shogun's army at sea. If only I were stronger still. They gave it to me. Delusion. So, what's the difference between... Gosh. I've been getting more and more. At first, I'd find I was... this is a real shame. Guess I didn't see... Hey, when our uniforms are ready. What's that look for? Don't...
Tepe! Hey, where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to cease. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, sadly.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor... The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still...
Okay. I'll leave you to deal... This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inuzuma's border. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resource. If we want to stop them, We have to do. It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their.
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The site of not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I'm not going to stop you. But please, we have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
It's my lucky day. day.
Over here!
Let's get down to business.
Surprise!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
I'll protect you.
You can't run! Well, you've only just begun. I see through you.
What's the hurry?
You got it.
Over here!
Looks like I went too far. Roasted fried. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Roasted fried.
Take this!
Use this.
Let the magic begin!
Harden up. You need to hurry up.
Zip on them!
Freeze!
Roasted fried. This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
Over here! Lightning flash!
Use this first.
Trip on them!
That seemed to work. The loneliness of death.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow.
I'll put you on the map. Let's move.
Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are...
Joy, we've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
Cool it!
Over here!
You need to hurry up. Through.
here! Let's dance!
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. No excuse for slacking. Never get out of here alive, Joy. We've only just begun.
Step on up!
That all you got? This. You can't run. No slacking off.
Over here!
Cool it. Not breaking a sweat. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Let's end this quickly. Break you. You can't run. Well, let's not waste time. This should be from you.
I'll protect us.
This is bad. No slacking.
Step on
Is
up.
it over? That all you got? Almost.
Lightning flash!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. It isn't time for a break yet.
Let's dance. Surprise!
I see through you.
Let the magic begin!
You can't run. Dodge this. Killjoy. I've only just begun. Miscalculated.
Oh, so sorry.
My work. Finished. Let's end this quickly.
Let the show begin.
Freeze. This is bad.
Yeah! Take this!
Now this idiot must have a death wish. Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon. Gonna get careless. Cool. This.
Freeze!
I'll protect you.
This was well done.
Her Majesty's power here flows through me! Didn't quite dodge it. Got you.
Well done.
Out of my sight. Huh? Mirror images.
Dodge it. Cool it.
Lightning flash! Got you. Step on up. This is Her Majesty's gift.
Don't get frostbite.
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Over here.
You need to hurry up. Toast and fry. Feels close.
Dodge this.
Step on up.
You actually managed to find
So, you're another
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you. So many visitors today. To what do I? Oh, so that's what... I think you've got the wrong idea. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? You're getting all worked up over nothing.
How can you say...
How can you call it anything more? They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. For just a small price.
So, the Fatui...
From the outside, Inuzuma looks pretty impenetrable. Eternity stretches things out. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's just like a bubble on the water. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the...
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Oh, you recognized me right away. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something.
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. And people show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off her...
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the Balladeer down on his knee? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about... The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued, with their stronghold exposed. I doubt... I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting... Well, anyway. That's Ungonomiya Kokomi.
A hindrance?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so...
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, you want to save the people of Inuzuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance.
You're a fast learner. In short, don't you realize how special you are, that you have piqued her interest? Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say...
Wait, you're leaving?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Let's dance.
La 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 la.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
I'll protect us. What?